All the glory, all the praise goes to Yah Elohim, Yah ben Yahweh Mashiach, the 7 archangels, and the 400 million sign angels. Rockstar, hallelujah. King White Vessel, aka Yah Vessel, on the Sabbath, Saturday, so-called August 6, 2022. And all the glory and praise go to the Most High. Yeah, I had did a poetry earlier called Message to Young Women. Go check that out for yourself. I did a poetry called Message to Young Women. Go check that out. I just did it a few minutes ago. And the other show that I uploaded the other day, that was the 62 episode of the Delusion of Modern Day Women Manifested. Is uploaded, and I checked that show out as well. It's pre-recorded today. It ain't live because I was going live all week. And I apply with my downloads and shit like that. So yeah, all the glory praise to Yahweh. I want to talk about today. Might be something and everything and stuff. And I hope your Sabbath going okay. And shout out to the 1/3 of Hebrews, 1/3 of Israelite, and 10% of Gentiles. And shout out to all poetry, shout out to Instagram, shout out to Twitter. I could say shout out to TikTok as well, because they started paying attention to my short clips. I just only doing TikTok for business purposes. I ain't doing none of that. Just do video with clown world videos all day, talking about bullshit. I can look at that on damn YouTube, or radio, or Daily Motion. Yeah, drinking got some sweet tea today from Milo's. I used to eat at Milo's. They don't have Milo's here where I'm at, but they got a Milo's in my hometown, and Milo with certain places I've been to and stuff. Oh, I still drink water, alkaline, purified water, spring water, crystal water, and every now and then I might drink distilled water. Yeah, this is the I think the 67th episode of the YAH'S podcast show. If you missed the last few shows, go listen to it. It's free and stuff. I don't know why people are so afraid to go on Spreaker and shit. It ain't gonna hurt you to go to Spreaker.com, listen to the radio for free. But everything they think everything free. They think you ain't got no YouTube. Yeah, my shit licensed through YouTube, so you can watch it. Listen to my radio on YouTube as well. And they download the shows. They download the shows and stuff. I got down to 300 downloads already, and I've only been in the motherfucker 3 months. Cause once you pay for it, you can download it. You can download the show. You can listen to it offline instead of on the internet and stuff. Yeah, pretty wet out here, but I don't predict the weather for real because that's sorcery. All that predicting your future, that's sorcery as well. And having a good week so far, busy roller coaster and stuff. I might do more videos on Instagram, little short clips. I might do videos on TikTok, short clips or 3-minute clips or whatever. Yeah, I didn't want to do TikTok, but I guess my radio show, I guess I can tell them to click the link on my radio show. They go on Spreaker and stuff. I forgot to do it, but I do it later. So ain't no big of a fuss. Oh yeah. Yeah, just like I said, it's pre-recorded. You might get it today, you might get it tomorrow and stuff. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, okay. We're still rolling. Alright, that's 5 minutes already. 5 minutes of entertain. Cause I don't know why that Spreaker name my shit. I think Spreaker label me entertainment and stuff, but my stuff more spiritual. Some call it religious, and some call it conspiracy theory. They think it's conspiracy theory. They think it's too religious, too honest, too raw, too rugged, too rough and stuff. And but they think it's entertaining. I might have a little humor to it because I laugh a lot. I laugh sometimes. I'm trying not to laugh today, but I don't. That's how I am. I have a sense of humor. I'm humble too. I ain't gonna blame these YouTubers saying, "Can y'all get the likes up? Can y'all subscribe? Can you get the likes up?" I ain't gonna say all that, but yeah. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. You can dislike it. If you comment on it, you comment. You don't, you don't. But I kind of want more of the comments than the likes. But I'ma always get the views because I'm talking about something in their eyes and their ears interested. For the those that's eavesdropping and cop blocking and stuff. Like I said, I don't know the name of this show yet, but when I get through with it and stuff, you'll see the title. I do that sometimes. I talk about something I don't know what to do the title to it to the last minute. That's why I like pre-record and stuff. And me, I think when I used to be in elementary school and stuff like that, like I said, I've been in the real truth before. I was born into the real truth. I knew about so-called black history. The one in America is not black history, but the one in biblical times and the scriptures, that's our history. That's black history to me. That black history teaching in America, that's white theology and stuff like that. Theologists and stuff. That's teaching that's the Jewish philosophy and stuff, and stuff like that. I knew about slavery, captivity, and the calendars, and I might have mentioned this before, but I might reiterating a little bit and repeating it. I talked about, I kind of knew about Addison Trade. I never really got with school. I never liked the school life for real. I liked the street life, but I didn't like the school life. The street life was street smart, but common sense. All that book sense and economic stuff didn't get me nowhere. And then they weren't teaching that in school. I never liked the school. I never liked the elementary school. I never liked the middle school. I never liked the high school. But I liked it home school and vocational school a little bit. I like the vocational school a little bit, but I definitely like the home school. Home school, you teach you more about home training because it starts from home first. It don't start from a teacher. It starts from home with your two-parent household with your father and your mother and stuff. It don't start with no damn teacher, stranger, auntie, uncle, grandma and grandpa. Grandma and grandpa, whatever and stuff. But it's okay to learn from them, but you can't take everything what they say at first value. Just listen what they got to say. You might disagree, but keep it to yourself. Cause I kept a lot of shit that I disagree with to myself about what certain people be saying out of their tone and out of their whatever. So yeah. I had beefs and whatever with such and such town and stuff like that. Well, I ain't gonna discuss it right now. It's not necessary to discuss it on the radio. That ain't none of your business. So, you're gonna say, why you bringing it up anyway? Because I could say that. This is my radio show. And I know some people eavesdropping and listen to this dope radio show I'm doing and stuff. They thinking I'm clowning and stuff, but they don't understand. I can get deep now, real deep, because I got the light of Yahweh. I'm a vessel of Yahweh for real, but somebody called themselves vessel of Yahweh, so I'm gonna call myself the vessel of Yah. I call myself Yah. That's why I call myself Yah vessel for a reason. And you didn't know, now you know now. Now, so everybody else calling themselves a vessel of something, a vessel of this, vessel of that. You can't be a vessel unless the Most High point you in that certain particular point to be a vessel. See, he put me in that certain point. He ain't say, y'all, let's go out there and teach the word. He ain't say that. He basically, in a certain point in my life, I kind of was doing this will and try to stay positive and humble. And he kind of shined his light on me and stuff. And I'm doing the works because it's showing, well, not too long ago, the Most High was showing me, that he was with me. He was with me and stuff of what I was doing and stuff. But he was doing and stuff when I was doing and stuff. Because the universe of the tech, even the universe is changing now because I see a lot of folks gonna turn left after a while. A lot of folks kind of getting away from the real truth and going back to the world and go listen to what their negative parents got to say or their negative friends got to say. Or they listen to a stranger. 9 times 10, I rather mess with a stranger than a family and my friends. So, well, I don't have friends, but I'm saying I rather fuck with a stranger than to fuck with fuck my family members and fuck with so-called friends. Because so-called friends want to see you fall. The family don't want you to do nothing in life but stick up under them. And I couldn't have that, so I got to work with my folks for down there 20 years. So and 20 years has been a long time. You see how seasons change, time change. It's a new era now. People's not with that black love no more. It was about your black race and your black culture and stuff like that. And the culture is still there. It ain't the race thing, it ain't the color thing. It's a culture thing, but at the same time, I know other nations of people don't understand the so-called black culture and stuff. But at the same time, it ain't working no more. That's the old way. We in the new era now, and it's more interracial relationship than ever now. But sometimes it work out that way, sometimes it don't. A lot of times it don't work out that way. And the ones that don't work out that way are the ones that's into moldage. They into moldage, the 6-point star. They into witchcraft, the tarot card, and that zodiac bullshit. And they got racist parents and stuff. Now, you think it's white devils? You got black devils too. It's some devils in the black family too, called the Masonic. Black Masonic, Black Masons, and the Boule, and Black Magic. Yeah. All that psychic Wayne shit. You see where she at right now. I ain't gotta say it. I think I've explained it before. I guess you can't predict that now. Where she at now? And you notice all these so-called prophets and stuff, they all come out the blue teaching now. And the only way they get their little certain little claim and shit, they got to talk about somebody else. If they talk about something spiritual, nobody ain't buying to their shit. The only reason why they scared to buy into, the only reason why not buying, the only way they scared to listen to me because I'm a person that my own man, my own independent man, and I got my own opinions and own facts. But I got more facts than more opinions. I think my shit more 5% opinions and 95% facts. Yeah. And I'm not gonna bullshit 5% and tell the real truth 95%. No, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna cater to your humanity. Yeah, that way. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, we could talk, Cam. 14 minutes already. Yeah, I hope I don't get cut off. See, pre-record, they don't cut my shit off like that. But live, sometimes they be cutting my shit off sometimes, live. Sometimes they do it, not all the time they do it. Sometimes with that commercial and stuff. They got to do what they got to do, but I don't like my shit getting interrupted like that. I like to hear my whole thing. Because at the end, when I say all glory, all the praise go to Most High Yahweh, son Yahweh being Yahweh, King Yahweh, aka Yahweh, sign off on www.spreaker.com. Brock Top AMP, they cut that part off. I hate when they do that. Like they thinking somebody using Yahweh name in vain. I give all my praise and glory to Yahweh, the son Yahweh being Yahweh. Why try to self-glorify myself and self-love myself and vain glory? I'm not that type of guy. You can go watch them clowns on YouTube and all them other channels. All them such and such. Them type of people. And I'm gonna see what Ghana and Nigeria and Africa listen to my South Africa or West Africa or whatever, Jamaica or Haiti and what's that other one? Uganda and Kaboom. I hope they listen to my show too, and it's also Cuba as well, Cuba and Dominican as well. Listen to the YBY podcast show, and don't hesitate to comment or go to my email yvessel3@gmail.com. If you don't understand, I won't be surprised if China listens to my shit because they stole some of my stuff too. Cause 3 years ago, some so-called Asian man was on damn video talking about Yahweh as a pagan name, and you got some certain so-called dumbass black folks think it's a pagan name. They got that shit off of so-called Asian man. They always let Gentile lead them astray, cause so-called Asian people are Gentile too. So-called Asian men, so-called Chinese men, men and Asian men, Japanese men, they Gentile too, cause they got whited out. They was black at one time, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. They were so-called black at one time, but they wanted to see the Shem. They would see the ham. They would see the ham. Jackson. And speaking of that, Jackson are the albinos. And some of Jackson is the so-called Asian people. Jackson is so-called Asian people. Jackson is not the so-called Caucasian people. You gotta get that. They gotta get that shit. That shit ain't correct. They try to say Jackson is so-called. They trying to make it seem like white folks are brother too. No, they not. They Gentiles. They Gentiles and stuff. And Cornelius was a Gentile too. That's why Yahweh had appointed Peter to teach Cornelius. But Peter said it's uncommon for a Jew to teach a Gentile. Jew means the black Jew. And Cornelius was a Gentile. How the hell Cornelius was an Israelite in a Gentile state of mind? That's bullshit. And Cornelius was a Gentile. He was a righteous Gentile. So Gentiles could receive the role too. If they so-called white, so-called Asian, so-called Arabs, so-called Mexicans, so-called Puerto Ricans and stuff, and so-called Africans and stuff, so-called Haitian people, and let's go on. But Jackson are the so-called Asian people. That's correct. Jackson, the seed of Jackson is the so-called Asian people, because Asian was once they was dark skinned at one time. They were dark skinned at one time with big nose. Yeah, they just got whited out. They see got whited out. Ham seed got whited out a lot, and though the Mormon got that shit wrong. The Mormon got that shit wrong saying white people turned into black because they got cursed. That's not, that where they got that saying from. So-called Mormons, where they secret lying at, no, you've been ran through, and now you turn to a Mormon, you saved now. Nobody's saved from nothing. What you saved from? Saved from what? Yeah, that's where they get that shit from. Now Ham was cursed. He was cursed. And Shem was cursed too, but Ham was cursed before Shem was cursed. And Shem was the older brother. They all of them the seed of Noah. So that tell you right there, Jackson was so-called albino. Some was so-called Asian too, but they got whited out. But albinos are the seed of Jackson. The so-called albinos, the one they got them down, look like they blind with them blue eyes. and got woolly hair and look like they down there white, got leprosy color white, so-called white, that leprosy color. That's the seed of Jasper. So-called albino people, so-called albino individuals. They the seed of Jasper. Not so-called Caucasian people. They not the seed of Jasper. Not the so-called Jewish people. They not the seed of Jasper. Some of the so-called Asian people might be. Some of them they seed of Jasper, but they got whited out. So they not a part of Jasper seed. They got whited out. Cause they were one dark skinny. And they Moabites. But the Moabites got whited out. The Most High cursed that seed and whited them out. And just like he did so-called Arabs. The so-called Arab people, they got whited out as well. They got whited out. And they would see the Ham one time. They were dark people at one time. They would see the Ham. They got whited out, and they the so-called Islamic mites. They're the so-called Arabs, but they got whited out. They still got whited out, so that explains that. The so-called Mexicans, they don't know who the hell they are. So-called Mexican people, they don't know who the hell they are. They could be Spaniard 1 minute, and yeah, they would see the Ham at one time too. They do see the Ham at one time, and they got whited out, and they turned to all Mexican people. That Mexican, this tribal Mexican, this guy that before he passed away, I forgot his name. He said Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. I think he said Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. They was all mixture of every damn body. They almost like a mud duck. They're a mud duck. Yeah, they're a mud duck. Yeah, mud duck. Mud duck people mean mixture of everything. They mixture of Hispanic, mixture of European, mixture of British and all that shit. Because they got whited out. They got whited out. And then we had some so-called Mexican people, Afro Latins, Afro Latinos. They were dark skin. They the see the Shem as well. They the see the Shem too. They the see the Shem. Or the see the Jasper. I think they see the Jasper. They see the Jasper as well. Because we had fled to Mexico at one time. And the Mexicans, they helped us and stuff. They was our brothers. Them the ones was our brothers. Them type of Mexicans. The Afro-Mexican, the Afro-Cubans, and Afro-Latinos, they our brothers. Not them little European straight hair fools. Now you got some of them damn Mexicans or niggas with straight hair, but they not our people. They not our people. And I'm gonna get to a point in a minute. Yeah. So they measure everything is so and same as the Puerto Rican. They measure everything too. They was at one time. They was at one. Nah. I think Puerto Ricans was always They would see the damn Jasper as well. They got whited out too. They got whited out too. They got whited out because they measure everything too. They measure some everything. So-called Puerto Rican individuals. They sort of measure everything too. So they mud duck. They don't mean shit to us. They got European seed, and plus they got European ways. So it's the Mexican. That's why when they come here, they add Caucasian. They had Caucasian shit. They got white out too. They would see the Ham too. They got white out. So Ham seed was cursed. Yeah, Ham seed was cursed. Their seed was cursed. Like hell. They wanted to see the Shem. We only got cursed when we got to America. Shem was cursed from the beginning. Because with Cush and stuff. Cush is the father of Nimrod. Because everybody thought Nimrod was European. Now Nimrod was Hamite. Nimrod, the Babylonian guy. The Babylonian guy who these people believe in, the Babylonian God. He to see the Ham. He wasn't to see the Shem. He wasn't to see the Jasper. He would see the Shem. He wasn't European descent. He wasn't European. He wasn't European descent. He was Ham descent. He would see the Ham. He was Cushan because Cush is the son of Ham, and Ham is the father Ham is the father of Cush, and he the grandfather of Nimrod. Yeah, I know I'm telling y'all some biblical history today. Yeah, because y'all gotta get that shit correctly. Let's get it correctly. Mm-hmm. You gotta get that correctly. I'm gonna sit that out of here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get that. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. We gotta get that totally correctly. We gotta get that correctly. Cause they try to make it. Yeah, they trying to say one thing. They don't know their history about the seed of Noah, 3 sons of Noah. They don't know nothing about that. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Just like yeah. If they European descent, they not the seed of Jasper. They the seed of they not the seed of anything. They just European descent. They come from the Caucasus Mountain, called cave dwellers. They came from the Caucasus Mountain. Uh-huh. They was half human, half human, half animal, and 10% Neanderthal. Mm-hmm. Nah. The seed of Shem are so-called black individuals, the so-called Africans and Haitians and all them and stuff, and Asians at one time and Arabs and all them. They the seed of Ham, and the seed of Jasper are only the albinos, so-called albino people. Cause Noah was albino too, right? He was albino. Noah was albino. He was an albino man. It was like he had leprosy, but he was albino with a fro, with them little real looking eyes. Yeah, I forgot the other thing. They call them albino and something else too, but they the seed of Jasper. Uh huh. Not them so-called Caucasian, so-called white folks and so-called Jewish folks, not the seed of Jasper. We got to get that out there correctly. And I know y'all saying, why you explain it like that? Because the 12 tribes. 12 tribes are all Negroes. It's all Negroes. All Negroes. Now you got some so-called African people, they see the Shem too. Some of them. With the Canadians and shit. Levi's are part of the 12 tribes. But they went no damn Haitian though. They was Hebrews. Moses was not no damn Haitian, he was Hebrew. Mm-hmm. And Ethiopian is not they the seed of Ham too. Ethiopia, they the seed of Ham. Like the Egyptians, the Mizraim, they what they call Egypt, and bondage and shit. Cause Satan is in bondage right now. He's a bunch of most I let him Elysium for 1,000 years. But yeah, Egypt means bondage. It don't mean a people. Mazarah is the so-called Egyptian folks. They the seed of Ham. Pharaoh was the seed of Ham. Cleopatra was the seed of Ham. They call them Kemites, which that's true. They the Kemites. And your lineage didn't go back to damn 1492 with the Moors. You Caucasian. Caucasian. The Moors were more. They was more Hamites too. They was on Hamites and Shemites. They was 40. I think they was 40% Shemites and 50% Hamites. 40% Shemites and 50% Hamites. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. They were all these people in with the Book of Yahshua, they were Hamites. So Abraham was Shem. He was a Sheet of Shem. Well, he the father of all nations. Abraham, he was the father of all nations. So Ra, his daddy was a Hebrew, and his brother Haran didn't believe in the Most High. Y'all got burnt to crisp. He was a Hebrew. He was a Shemite, the Ra Shemite, and all that. Yeah. And that was the time. Before captivity started. Centuries before captivity started. Before we got in slavery the first time. Before so-called black people got in slavery the first time. Cause we was rulers at one time. The Hebrews were rulers at one time, and we're gonna rule again. We're gonna rise again. We're gonna rise again. Hebrews gonna rise again. That's why they don't want to shut America down so fast. Because America, they already on a food shortage. They giving away old food and get stolen and shit. Yeah. Cause any day now could be another shutdown. And I ain't talked about that in about almost a year. Cause I talked about that my poetry for like 2 straight years. Yeah. The next shutdown, it ain't gonna come back. But the Antichrist gotta happen first. The Antichrist got to happen both first. Whereas Barack Hussein Obama, the gay flaming fag, Michael Obama, the transgender, well, her man looking ass, she is a damn man, or the clone old ass Donald Trump. They could be the Antichrist, but I seriously doubt Trump might be the Antichrist. He might, but if I always say Barack Obama, like I always put my stamp on Barrett, because Barrett means Satan. Barack Obama is Satan himself, Satan's son himself. And I always say he was the Antichrist, but it could be a transgender could be the Antichrist, because it might be possible a transgender power will be the Antichrist, because you seem to y'all popping on the news lately with these two transgender. Who gives a fuck? Cause 2 transgender died. Who gives a fuck? Cause 2 transgender died. 2 transgender motherfucker died. We supposed to have justice of that shit. Hey, you shouldn't have been an abomination. The most I told you he was coming. Judgment was on this damn place. I said that for a year now. Judgment was on goddamn these so-called these gays and lesbians, these bisexuals, down low, and transgenders. And down low, like I said, yeah. Judgment was on y'all. And you thought this wasn't gonna happen to you? It's gonna be like the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, but 100 times worse. Yeah, who gives a fuck? A 2 transgender died. Somebody need to shoot their ass up. Who gives a damn? I didn't care about that damn shit about 2 transgender died. We need to just what about the justice for them that young black lady, that young black girl in Fayetteville, North Carolina? What about justice for that? But we don't need justice because it's gonna keep happening. That shit gonna keep happening. And the most I said, judgment was on the black woman anyway, but we ain't gonna go there. But yeah, judgment was on these fags and sissies. Yeah, it's on them too. Judgment on them too. Because they're abomination to the Most High. The Most High don't see them. Most High Yahweh don't see them worthy. He don't see them worthy in the damn thing. They just waste flesh. You don't like it? Kick bricks. I don't have no compassion for a life. Fuck that. We too far in this shit to damn have compassion. They know exactly what they motherfuckers know exactly what they doing. Cause everything's a stage, everything's plotted, everything most of everything was orchestrated or intentional. But they're gonna say it allegedly. I hate that damn word, allegedly. I hate that damn word. It wasn't no allegedly. It happened, or it was set up. Yeah, I hate that word, allegedly. They gotta quit that nonsense. Quit that damn shit. They gotta quit that nonsense. Allegedly. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Ain't no damn allegedly. It happened. Yeah. I guess y'all thought Yahweh was a joke. Y'all thought he was a joke. That's why Satan stepping out the way right now, because Most High casting judgment. Satan gonna put up that good fight, but Satan ain't gonna win this fight, because he don't got enough armor. Besides his Luciferians, which the Most High control that. He control that. And the dark angels, Aponia and all them, that's why them accidents happening on the highway. That's why them accidents happening all the time. Every time I see an accident, it's always that damn female. It's always that female that careless driving, always getting ran over. And then they wonder why judgment ain't on their ass. Judgment is only y'all black asses and your white asses and your Mexican asses and your Puerto Rican asses and your Latin asses and your Asian asses. And mainly them damn women, because they can't drive. But I guess women are better driving than men, because every time I look around and see accident, that was meant to happen. It was the dark angel did that, because they thinking stronger independent. Well, stronger independent got you. We ain't gonna keep talking about that, but yeah. History, yeah. I think I know I'm gonna name this show out there damn Get Off This Mode. Yeah. Like I said, the 12 tribes are all Negroes, so-called Negroes, the black people. Yeah, the 12 tribes. Ain't no damn Issachar and Manasseh and Zomyan and what's that other one? Argentina and all that shit. And Semine and all that. Reuben. That's not the name of the 12 tribes. That was all made up. They got that. Yeah, they misled you on that. But we know for sure all the 12 tribes are so-called black people, the Hebrews. Because Jacob had 4 wives. 2 was sisters and 2 was handmaids. And all of them was Judah women. Yeah. All of them were Judah women. They were so-called Judah women. Can't no cockabine man or cockabine woman can teach Judah. Can't no goddamn so-called Puerto Rican man or Puerto Rican woman can teach Judah. The so-called Haitian man or so-called Haitian woman can teach Judah. The so-called African man, so-called African woman can teach Judah. The so-called Caucasian man and no so-called Caucasian woman can teach Judah. The so-called Jewish man and so-called Jewish woman can teach Judah. So-called Mexican man, so-called Mexican woman can teach Judah. The so-called Latin man, so-called Latin woman can teach Judah. The so-called Mormon can teach Judah. The so-called preacher or prophetess can teach Judah. Judah gonna teach Judah. So-called black people gonna teach so-called black people. So-called black individuals gonna teach so-called black individuals. So-called Hebrews gonna teach Shalaki. Hebrews gonna teach Hebrews. Israelites gonna teach Israelites. But the Most High Son Paul to teach the Gentiles, and we the ones gonna teach everybody, because they need us. We don't need them. But they asked that damn lady from India, and yeah, so-called Asian man, so-called Asian woman can't teach Judah. We're gonna get back to that Chinese man in a minute, but so-called Indian man, so-called Indian woman can't teach Judah. So-called Arab man, so-called Arab women can't teach Judah. They can't teach us. Why y'all waste your time listening to these clowns? And we're gonna get back to that Asian man when he said Yahweh's name of Peggy. He did that 3 years ago, and you can tell he had watched my damn poetry, and then made a show about it and said Yahweh equals pagan God. Yeah. Every time something righteous and spiritual and the name is Yahweh, why they gotta be pagan name? But y'all don't say nothing about your name, the name of Yahweh. You don't say nothing about the name of Yahweh Shai. You You don't say no name about Yahuwah, and so you don't say the name Yahuwah Shai. You don't say them names. You don't say them names pagan, but Yahweh and Yahweh is pagan. Oh, it's evil. But God is good. JC is good. Jesus Christ is good, but Jesus Christ sees the brogere, the incest, the rapist, the one that messed with his own sister, Lucretia brogere. You didn't know that? Go research that shit. And Alexander Pope so in love with his son, and then Da Vinci painted a picture of a Messiah, a Caucasian Messiah with that blue-eyed, pale-skinned, feminine man named Caesar Borgia. That flaming, you know what I'm finna say. Yeah, that man was a murderer. He was a rape. He killed his own brother. But he the Messiah though. He killed his own brother, Giovanni Borgia. He killed his own brother. And he molested his own sister, Lucretia Borgia. And he got molested too by his own daddy, Alexander the Pope, the Sixth. Yeah. That was back in the 1400s. But you praise that blue-eyed, pale-skinned white thing. And that would get me confused by them so-called Jamaican people. They come here to America. And some called African people, you praising that white man. You praising that Caucasian, blue-eyed, pale-skinned thing. You praising that thing. That's not no Lord and Savior. That's why y'all have so much problem in your homes with all that Christianity talk, that our religion talk. Y'all believe in that blue-eyed, at least religion, at least the Nation of Islam and them know the Messiah ain't white. At least they know Messiah ain't that blue-eyed, pale-skinned thing. At least they know that. Hell, Egyptologists know that. All people still believe in that blue-eyed, pale-skinned thing are Christians and Mormons, because they say if you say it, then if that tell you right there they racist toward black folk, because religion is the religion of white supremacy. Religion of white supremacy, or you can call it religion of white supremacy. Yeah. That's what religion really means, the religion of white supremacy. It fits white folks. It fits them. Because they want to make so-called Caucasian people so comfortable that they got a Lord and Savior. And then he got to be feminine. Why he got to act like a woman, but he a man with long hair, with long goddamn straight hair, like a goddamn mop head. You can flag it all you want to, but he ain't white. And I bet you that much. We can go to the scriptures, but we ain't gonna do that here today. Yeah. We can go to the scriptures. And I guarantee you he ain't no damn blue-eyed, pale-skinned, that blue-eyed, pale-skinned thing. He ain't that. And that Asian man gotta shut his damn mouth. Bitch, you nigga, goop, you can't teach nothing. You ain't even proved your point talking about some damn Yahweh is a pagan name. Prove it's pagan. Anything that's righteous in spirit is evil. But anything that's evil, like J.O.D. and Jesus Christ and all them other names, all them damn names like Yahweh Shai, Yahuwah Shai, and Ahia, I am. That's a Yahweh for real, but not Ahia. But yeah. Anytime they got a name like that shit, they think it's good. Well, that's his holy name. That ain't no holy name. That's a pagan name now. That's a Roman Catholicism name. That's a Roman Catholicism name. Yeah. You got it from some damn camp on YouTube and some so-called Jewish motherfucker. Them rabbis. You got them names from them. But Yahweh, is evil. Yahweh, he's a cult. What cult you talking about? We're not talking about that damn Hulu Mitchell Jr. We're not talking about that clown. We're talking about the revolutionary Messiah. The one had scared Julius Caesar. And scared the Roman soldiers after that crucifixion. Who literally he ain't lived that long to see no goddamn no Roman Empire. Yeah, the council cults too, and that guy from Miami, well he dead now, but that's what you call a cult leader. And some of your science Christians, they cult leaders, they cults. They'll tell you, oh, he crazy, he a part of a cult, he part of that conspiracy theory team, and you a part of that illusion team. Now, how can you come back from that? Now, can you feel me now? All you feel. You can like it all you feel. You can get mad all you feel. Now, can you come back from that? Can you recover from that? Yeah. You gotta get that. We're gonna get that correctly around here. Ain't none of them Gentiles can teach no damn Hebrews. Gentile need to sit their head down. Yeah, you can tell he watch my damn shit and try to give me kudos. But yeah, y'all believe in them voodoo motherfuckers. Yeah, hell y'all, most of y'all Asian motherfuckers believe in voodoo. The hell y'all talking about? Y'all Buddhists. Y'all believe in that statue, G-O-D. You believe in a statue with his mad little yoga power with some damn penis. And then why they got a black penis? If they so much don't like black folks so much, you can't stand it, but you can't wait to take from our culture though. You can't stand us though, but you can't wait to take from our culture because everything was built by so-called black people. We was in Russia, we was in damn Mexico, we was in China. All that shit was black at one time, and they're gonna come back to black. I don't care what they don't like because y'all gonna serve slavery in America, so y'all got recompense. But the white folks gonna suffer the most because they did the most damage. So-called Caucasian folks, 90% of them, they gonna get it the worst. Then the Asians, then the Arabs, then the rest of them gonna fall right behind. Because you benefit out of it the most, Caucasians. Y'all benefit out of it the most. Y'all crackers benefit out the most. But you're gonna say, that wasn't me back then, it is you now. They wrote a check you couldn't cash. Your forefather wrote a check that you can't cash today. Yeah, you reap the rewards and you reap what you sow. And that's why your privilege card is declining. They're declining every day. Y'all falling down every day. Then you're gonna try to run your ass to overseas, try to run the African shit and Ghana and all that shit, trying to dictate to them folks. Them folks gonna get tired of your shit. Why you ain't going to India? Ask why they don't go to India. India. Why they don't go to Somalia? Why they don't go to Somalia? Why they don't go to Hawaii? Why y'all don't go to certain parts of Africa? Why y'all don't go to certain parts of why y'all don't go to Cuba? Why y'all don't go to certain parts of Ghana and Nigeria? They ain't playing around with you like that. Why you don't go to certain parts of Colombia? Why you ain't going there? But you're gonna run your ass to and fro to Africa and all them other certain parts of Africa and all them other places. Why you don't go to France? Why you ain't going to? Some of them go to UK and Canada and shit. But why y'all gotta invade and gun and all that stuff? You did it in the past, now you're doing it today. But you're gonna decide to say, we ain't racist. Shut the fuck up. I don't wanna hear that damn shit. Don't give me that shit, cause I'm gonna straighten your ass out. In your face. Not on no radio, I do it in your face. And you ain't gonna like what I had to say. Well, I said it to certain Caucasian folks before in person and in their face. They couldn't stand the truth, but they had to walk away. Nah, you got the wrong motherfucker. I'm the modern day y'all vessel. I'm the modern day Nat Turner. I told I wasn't trying to laugh, but anyway, yeah. You ain't gonna compromise me like you did the rest of them. You ain't gonna compromise me like that, trying to give me the truth to your damn horn, your damn way, truth to your ideas. I don't care about your ideas. Your idea sucks. And that's why you so damn corny and lame. So goddamn corny and lame. I'm talking about the so-called Caucasians. Yeah, I'm talking about them. So what? What you gonna do? Nothing. What you gonna do? Call the police? Police ain't gonna be on your side too long. What you gonna do? Call the marshal? Call the U.S. Marshal? Call the National Guard? That's why you're national your ass overseas. The racist one, yeah, the one super rich and all that shit. And they know the Constitution is gone. They know the Constitution went away. They try to deny it all. They try to deny it by trying to not think about it. See, they with that saying going, if you don't think about it, it won't happen. It already happened. That's why you ran your ass. That's why you running your ass overseas. Yeah, it's already happening. The ones remain in America, them the dumb motherfucking Caucasians. Them the dumb ones. Them the ones thinking everything okay and it's gonna fall back. It's gonna fall back and get back to normal. These the dumb Caucasians. But the one that racist with them racist bloodline with Willie Lynch, they ran their ass overseas. Some of them went to Texas, some of them went to Florida. I know what the hell they at. They ran their ass overseas. Some of them ran to Texas, some of them ran to Florida. I know because I went out of town last year, and the town was so dead. You see Caucasian here and there down there, but at the same time, the ones that were racist and all that forced the market, them bitches ran. These Caucasians that you see right now, them the dumb motherfuckers. They believe everything some damn news say, or they just literally retarded, walking dead. They the walking dead. Yeah, they're the walking dead. And they can download it and shut it down, try to say, oh, I don't like what he say. I don't like his tone. I don't like you. I don't like most of you motherfuckers anyway. I'm not friendly like that anyway. I'm going to say what I like. Ain't none of these guys going to try to beat around the bush. And because I don't want to be cordial. Fuck being cordial. Recompense, bitch. Get that through your dick head. Do you know what recompense mean? Revenge. Payback time. And they think they're going to get it back. They think, oh, yeah, he just talking. Look what's happening right now. You don't got control of nothing anymore. You're scared to death. You're scared to death. You know your privilege card over. That's why you're so scared to death. Y'all overreacting to every goddamn thing right now. You're overreacting right now. You're so scared right now. You're afraid that these so-called black people today gonna fight your ass back. And they might murk your ass or murk one of your kids. I'm just saying, you can't scare these young black folks today. You scared them folks in the 50s and 60s. You scared them away with your KKKs and your goddamn your U.S. Marshal and your National Guard and shit. But they ain't on your side no more. Because they got scared too. That's why they had bunkers. They ran to the south of the border and left your ass hanging. You ain't got no protection today. The Brotherhood ain't gonna protect you because the Brotherhood don't know you. They know the people that's on their team, not no damn random motherfucker. Every day blow Joe. They ain't fucking with you unless you gonna join their team. Unless you're gonna join their team. Yeah, unless you're gonna join their damn team. And they ain't gonna like it. They figure an opportunity to take you out. They gonna take that chance because they want that money. They want that money so bad. Nah, you can't listen to me. You can't afford to listen to me because I ain't like none of these other guys. I'm not gonna bully around the bush, then tell the real truth. They beat around the bush the next day. Don't sugarcoat, man. They beat around the bush the next day. We're not doing that type of shit here. We're gonna say the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me Yahweh. Yeah. We don't cater to your feelings. Let me rephrase that. I don't cater to your feelings. I don't cater to your emotions. I don't give a damn about your feelings, and I don't give a damn about your emotions. I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't give a damn how emotional you get or triggered you get. You can skip another radio show because this is the wrong one. I ain't no compromise, motherfucker. I'm one of the rebellious slaves. I'm one of the 22 million victims of America. I'm one of the motherfuckers gonna beat your ass to the blood show. Now you fuck with me if you want to. I ain't trying to be violent, but I'm just saying you ain't got no compromise, nigga, like you got some of these niggas around. I ain't compromised. You ain't got no battery on my damn back. You ain't gonna see me do no business with no goddamn presidents and no Congress and senator, none of that shit. I don't want to eat dinner with no devils because they clones, they reptiles, they demigods, so-called aliens, and plus they wicked. Well, I want to hang with a wicked person before I eat dinner with them. Slow your message down, slow your tone down. It's just the language you say. It's just how you spread your message. You too raw. You're too rugged. You too rough. I'm too spiritual, bitch. This guy vessel. We can get that to your thick head. Get it to your thick head. Have thick skin. Take it with a grain of salt or get lost. Kid bricks. I speak real truth to the best of my ability, but you're not gonna change what I believe in. You're not gonna change that. You could try. Oh, we can make it disappear. You can't make me disappear. Once I disappear, you better be glad two, 3 fingers looking back at your ass that happens. We ain't talking that down. You ain't no type of money can get me to do nothing. You can't get me to sell out or nothing. I don't give a how much money you can pull. I can put it on your card. I can put it on a card. I don't want it. You can have them. You can have that millions and whatever. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. You can't persuade me in any kind of way because I know what you're trying to do, and I'm gonna look at you crazy because I know what you're trying to do. You better walk away before I punch you away. Did you understand that? I know you're hearing it. You try to act like you're not hearing it, but you're hearing it, but you're scared, but you want to approach, but it won't happen. You ain't gonna make nothing happen. We ain't gonna have nothing shaking. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Oh, he rents it a lot. No, I'm speaking truth, bitch, and you don't like it. You want me to be so soft toned spoken, and what we want to do today is turn to your books. Wow, what the hell is that? I don't understand that motherfucking tone. I don't understand that mumble tone. I worse than them whack ass rappers, mumble ass rappers. Yeah, shit. And what we're gonna push the world today. And the Lord spoke to me and said, TDJ's type of nigga. I ain't want to mention that bisexual ass motherfucker either, but yeah, I cut out sounding just like him. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes, and just enjoy the show. Put us back. Yeah, just join the show to put us back and stuff. And you can like it, dislike it. It doesn't matter. But you can comment and stuff. And or you can email me at yahs3@gmail.com. And yeah, had to rush the studio today. And you might get it today, you might get it tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna get out here about 3 minutes. I'm gonna get out here about 3 minutes. I ain't even say we. I mean, I'm gonna get out here in 3 minutes. Yeah. But basically, what I'm saying today, we gotta get right and stuff. Know your history. And I never wrote that in my book, but I wrote the details in my book. But I'm just telling y'all the specifics of the tribe, but I ain't tell you the more details about it and stuff, where we are and stuff. You can read my book on that one. Yeah, you can read the description and stuff like that. So you know, you can share it, you can download it and listen to it later if you got time. If you ain't doing anything, listen to it. And yeah. And you know, when you pay for it, it helps. Try to do it for free all the time, it might don't get nowhere. So pay for stuff that you like, enjoy about it. And yeah, see how it goes. I'm gonna do some things now soon. Maybe on this radio, maybe on my poetry, or I'm doing something else besides these two things or whatever. And I'm gonna get out of here in about 35 seconds. And I explained what I had to explain enough. So we're gonna get out. I'm gonna get out of here. All the glory, all the praise goes to Yahweh Elohim, Yahweh being Yahweh Mashiach, the 7 archangel and the 400 million sign angels. King YAH'S, aka YAH'S, signing off on Spreaker.com on a Shabbat Shalom, Barakatah, favor and peace. YAH'S.